My name's Avi, and you couldn't tell already, I love skiing. And I'm here to tell you guys 5 life tips that I've learned from skiing. This is also me, just, obviously from 2016. It was one of my first years skiing, and I had a lot to learn. It would only just be consisting of my mom taking me to Holly Valley every once in a while, and just kind of getting the ropes of things. But it'd be fine, because I would have an instructor be with me, my mom would just hang out in the lodge for about 3 hours, and we would just have a swell of time, and nothing could possibly go wrong. Which is what makes this photo so funny, because not about 5 minutes later was I going from the top of that bunny hill straight down at 20 miles per hour faster than I probably should have been going. But luckily at that age, you're basically made out of rubber, so no one really cares. But obviously, I tumble, I fall, and the ski instructor just skis up to me, picks me up, and says, "Hey little dude, next time you fall, just make sure that you can land with your skis parallel to the hill, so you just push yourself up." Now, in the grand scheme of things, this was pretty minor. I mean, I have several years of skiing experience. So what makes this one moment really special? Well, it was the first real time that it illustrated to me that skiing isn't truly about looking cool going down slow or going down as fast as you possibly can, even though that's really what we do. It's knowing about how to fall, but specifically knowing how to get back up once you fall. Now, this picture is from 8th grade. Now, I'm thinking, okay, I've skied for 6 years at this point. I think I got this under my belt. In actuality, I was like a little bit better. I only skied with like middle school. And that was about it. But I go over to Buffalo Ski Club, and I see these kids, these freestyle skiers. Oh my God. These guys are doing flips, and these guys are doing like these double somersaults. I don't even know what you call them. But they look so cool, and I'm like, dang it, I want to do that. Because that looks cool. I know I can do that. Not do that. But nonetheless, me and some friends, we go over there when there's no coaches watching, no other kids watching, and we're thinking, oh, this is good. And I line up, I'm going to be the first one going. I line up parallel, I jump down, and I'm going straight down the hill. I'm not stopping, I'm all on the gas. And I go for this jump, and I'm a solid 15 feet off the air, and I'm like, what have I just done? Oh my God. I land awkwardly, I roll my ankle like this, I hit the back of my head, it's super hard, I'm wet, I'm miserable, and all my friends ski up to me, and they're like, dude, what are you doing? I don't know. And, like any only child, I never told my mom, why would you tell your parents? I mean, this is probably the first time she's hearing about it, I'm sorry. But, she said it's true. Nonetheless, this is hobby tip number 2, which was that you shouldn't bite off more than you can chew. But it also ties into tip 1, because I thought about how can I fall and get back up from this? And I swore, next year, I want to get out and I want to actually ski. And that's what I did. This is in 9th grade. And me and my mom, we both decided, let's go skiing. I personally went skiing every Saturday and every Sunday for at least 5 hours. And I would be skiing out there. I would get tired, and it would be such a blast. And these pictures are some of our best moments, going to Vermont, to Canada, even flying over to Utah to ski the West Coast, which as an amateur skier was quite daunting, but we managed to get through it. And it's a bit obvious, but it still goes without showing that you need consistency in order to actually get good at what you do. But it's even more humbling when you go outside and you see a guy like this. I don't know about you, but that's pretty damn impressive what that guy's doing. He's not even using his poles to stick to the ground and make himself balance. He's just all on the ground, sitting just perfectly balanced. And it's moments like these, they look at this guy, and they're like, you know what? Even though I've been skiing for like 8-ish years, that's pretty damn impressive. Good on you. And it's just a testament to just stay humble in what you do. It doesn't matter how much skill you've got, but look at those people. Not as challenges or something, but just as opportunities. And this last tip is a bit of a shout out to my mom. And it was once when we were at Utah. We were skiing this one blades trail, and she convinced her to go down. It was a bit of a ladder journey, but we made it. I'm sorry. But we got to Quincy's cabin, this little place behind me, and I asked her, you're taking care of me, only kid, and you're a surgeon, right? got bored of drinking red wine with the other moms. But her second reason, which is far more important to me, was she was like, you know, I saw you out there all those years ago. And I was like, why can't I do that? And she told me to follow my heart. And that was important. I have more fun thought to leave you all with. These are obviously just my tips that I've gathered from my life. And I've put this in my own life in a couple different ways, whether that's looking academically or trying to apply to the crew team or to the robotics team. I've got these kind of tips and then some. So it kind of begs the question, what can you guys do to implement your own tips into your own life? And if you're struggling to come up with something immediately, here's something that might be able to help. How many of you guys are Bills fans? Show of hands. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! I've always wanted to do that. I'm sorry. But how do we take that energy, that confidence, how do you take that and become a better person, a better student, a better teacher, or a better parent, a better kid? How do you do that? And for me, it's a bit of personal reflection. Looking through your own hobbies, looking through skiing, finding your own tips, and what you've learned along the way, and how it can be translated. And I can't wait to see what you all